Are we ready?
I'm so ready. No, I'm not ready. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Is it happening?
I think it's happening.
All right. So why don't we open up our listener mail from our Gmail account
Right, the Gmail account
and read some Gmails
from our Gmail account.
from the Gmail account that we very specifically spelled out for everyone in our first episode.
Yes, we did. And it was absolutely correct, except for that it was wrong. So ignore what we said on our last episode.
First mistake. We're rookies.
We're on a roll here. So no, actually, our Gmail account is really.
It's
really.
Yeah.
Oh, now I
You
forgot what it
don't
was.
even remember.
Wow. Okay.
You only
A
had
touch of fan mail at gmail.com.
You're 100%.
I'm going to double check. But 97% sure that's it.
That's worse because last time you were 100% sure and it was wrong.
I know, that was terrible. Okay, now I'm 110% sure. It is a touch of fan mail at gmail.com. No spaces, no capitals, no punctuation. A touch of fan mail.
Okay.
All one word at gmail.com.
So if you tried to email us,
which I'm sure you didn't,
because you don't exist, we're really just talking to each other. But if you did and it didn't work, try this one now.
Yes.
Maybe
please.
it'll work.
The other one, I don't know who you emailed, honestly. Good luck with that.
If somebody replied to you, it wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Sorry.
By the way, you are listening to
A Touch of Chaos.
A Touch of Chaos.
Yeah.
And I'm not Marla.
No, and I'm not Jeff.
There you go. So that's who we aren't.
Definitely aren't.
You're going to have to figure out who we are.
Yes. So
what's new since the last time we sat here?
Well, a whole lot.
A whole lot?
Of nothing, but...
A whole lot of nothing.
Do we have a top 10 list to start out?
Oh, you want to start with a top 10 list?
Why not?
Well, you did very well the last time. You had one item in your top 10 list.
That's true.
Okay. How about top 10 favorite TV shows of all time?
Of all time.
All time.
Okay. This is not going to be in any sort of order.
Mine really wasn't last time either. This one probably is closer to being in order.
Okay.
Maybe. Anyway, number 10, what do you got?
Number 10.
This is over your whole lifetime.
Do I even have 10? I don't know. Over my whole lifetime. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm a younger millennial, Pokemon was big when I was growing up. That was one of my first top shows.
Okay.
I watched the heck out of Pokemon.
Did you collect the cards?
Yes.
Did you play the game?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I looked at those cards.
You looked at the cards.
And the writing was tiny on those cards.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anyway, you played the game.
I played the game. I'm pretty sure my very first one was Pokemon Red version for the Game Boy. And I was kind of upset because I wanted the blue version. Just because blue was my favorite color at the time, and I didn't really, whatever.
But the card game, I meant. You played the card game?
Oh, the card game.
The collectible card game?
Yeah, I did for a while, actually, with a couple of my cousins at my aunt's house.
That's what I meant when I...
Okay,
The
fair.
writing was so small, I could barely even make out what you're supposed to do.
Yes, we didn't ever play it properly. I'm certain we never played it properly. We would just be like, my Pokemon does this, and I'm going to block you, and stuff like that,
Okay.
We're kids.
Did you do the wander around the neighborhood collecting the Pokemons? Did you do that game?
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
For a short time I did. It was fun. But the precursor game to that was called Ingress.
Ingress.
Yes, and it was the same concept, but in a completely different package. It was basically going around your neighborhood searching for portals.
Okay.
And you would capture the portal if you were the first to get there or whatever. And I can't remember all of the details. This was years ago. But if somebody already, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. There were 2 teams. When you first start the game, you pick a side.
Okay.
Okay. If the enemy side had a portal, you could attack that portal you could, like, if you owned the portal, or if you captured the portal, you could put up like defense barriers around it and stuff. It was really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not related to the video game Portal.
No, not at all.
Okay.
But then that concept turned into Pokemon Go, made by the same company.
Hmm.
And Pokemon Go was cool for a short time. I couldn't really get into it. I don't know why. I guess just grown out of the Pokemon thing, maybe.
Yeah. And this is definitely after my interest in such stuff would have been.
Yeah.
So, but now that you're mentioning it, I'm a little curious. So was one of them actually named Pokemon, or no? They were all Pokemons?
Pokemon, plural, Pokemon.
So it's like
So hold on.
sheep and sheep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
But
they're both
say it again.
Pokemon?
Wrong. It's Pokemon.
Poke. Oh, like you're poking Amon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Poke Amon.
No.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Got it.
Pokemon.
Oh, it's Jamaican.
It's Jamaican.
I didn't realize that.
Nice. Nice. And just for an
I thought
extra...
It was Japanese. Well, they're both islands. Close enough.
Sure. And they both start with J.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Just for an extra little tidbit, a fact,
A
a
Timbit.
factoid, tidbit. My favorite Pokemon growing up was Bulbasaur.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. I like that one.
I bet you do. I bet you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I thought you were going to tell me your favorite Timbit. What's your favorite Timbit?
Chocolate. Or
Chocolate.
actually the birthday cake one, or is it birthday cake?
With all those little sprinkles?
Little sprinkles in there.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All the little... Okay.
Whoa.
Anyway,
I don't
my
know.
number 10.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, should we mention that at any moment we may spoil something? It could be 30, 40-year-old material. We might
Yeah.
spoil it. So if you don't want to be anything...
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for everything. Right
Everything
off
in
the top.
life. So just if you hear something on here that you didn't know and now you know and you didn't want to know at this time,
We warned you.
I'm not sorry.
No. We told you there might be spoilers. There might be swears, but not probably that many.
Not too many. I try to keep it down.
Yeah.
I swear like a sailor in real conversation, but I'm gonna keep it down for you guys.
Keep it down for
Yeah.
all the adoring fans.
That's right.
All right, number 10
Yeah,
for
number
me.
10.
Looney Tunes. So similar, cartoon, but Looney Tunes is definitely of my youth. That was the one I wanted to see more than the other cartoons.
Yeah, Looney Tunes was good.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
Bugs
Yep.
et al.
At all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. That was classic.
There probably are video games about Looney Tunes, but not when I was watching them.
Likely
There
not.
might have been a board game. I don't know.
Maybe.
Coloring book. Probably there were coloring books.
Lots of coloring books. Maybe a Monopoly version.
Maybe. Likely.
I don't know if they were doing that back then, but
Maybe a pop-up book.
Likely too.
Did you like pop-up books?
Yes, I did. I loved pop-up books.
So I remember, you may not remember, I was mentioning I like board games.
Oh,
I have a pop-up board game.
I don't remember that conversation. Oh, anyways, go on.
That's okay. No, from our last, this is episode 2. Oh, never mind. All right. So anyway, I have a pop-up board game, but I haven't gotten around to playing it.
Wow. What board?
Maybe we should try it sometime.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, Looney Tunes. That's mine. I don't have much more to say. It's cartoon, a lot of
Yeah.
craziness. Bugs
Everyone
Bunny
knows
was
kind of
funny.
what
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that was a 10.
Okay. Well, my number 9 would probably be Inuyasha. Another anime, Japanese anime.
Oh, I thought you
Mhm.
were having some sort of fit there for a second.
Inuyasha.
What was the...
It's my tick. Inuyasha.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's happening.
It's happening. Help.
Mhm. What is Asha?
No. I don't know what that is, but Inuyasha is
Okay.
a Japanese anime, which is
Alright.
an animation, short
Right.
for animation,
Okay.
about
And what is Japanese short for?
I have no idea, Jeff.
Alright,
I ain't got nothing for that one.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
It's a Japanese anime about a half dog demon man who has white hair and cute little white doggy ears.
Oh,
And red clothing and a necklace that can control him. Anyways, I'm not going to get too deep into it. And a girl named Kagome,
Okay.
and she somehow falls into a well and gets sent to the past.
Okay.
So
Sure.
this is all happening in the past, the distant past.
Okay.
I don't remember what era. Okay.
All right.
And they meet up, and somehow their destinies intertwine. Okay. Anyways, too deep.
No, that's
Yeah,
good. It's
so
good. So Dogman
Dogman named Inuyasha,
and a little girl
and a little, yeah, literally a schoolgirl.
kind of
Yeah.
hang out in the past,
Yes.
and there's
Fall in love eventually, I think.
Really? The
Yeah.
Dogman and the little girl
Yeah.
fall in love?
Because I think actually now there's even a sequel,
Okay.
I guess,
Where they
series.
have children. And they have
Yes,
like
and it's about their children.
have
actually.
dog. Really?
Yep.
Oh, I was making that up.
No, it's true. It's real.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your number 9, Jeff?
So my number 9 is Hockey Night in Canada.
Wow.
But
But
when I was a kid, in particular, going
Mhm.
back to cartoons, there's
Mhm.
a few cartoons on mine as well. They had a character called Peter Puck. Do you remember Peter Puck?
not at all.
Okay. So Peter Puck was a cartoon puck
Nice.
guy.
Nice.
He had a face and arms and legs,
Oh,
and he would skate around. And what he would do is he would teach you the various rules of hockey.
oh, cool.
So he would teach you what a high sticking was, or he
Okay.
would teach you what the blue lines are for, or he would teach you.
I can
And-
use that.
Yeah, and as a kid, it was fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Peter Puck, and I don't know why they got rid of Peter Puck.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, he's informative, and especially if you're new to the sport, or if
Yeah.
you're a kid new to the sport,
Exactly.
you're kind of trying to figure out what is going on with these people sliding all around this piece of ice.
Yes.
Peter Puck was telling you the different things about hockey.
That's actually really handy. I wish I would have had that as a child, but my parents weren't into sports or hockey or anything, so
Oh, yeah.
it probably wouldn't have popped up anyways.
So as a child, I really I enjoyed Hockey Night in Canada to a certain extent. I would enjoy it more now. Anyway, I enjoy it more now as an adult. But Peter Puck is long gone, and it's sad. I
That
miss
is
Peter
sad.
Puck.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yep. I don't know if he's dead.
Well, I mean, if he's gone,
No.
where would he be?
Well, he wasn't a real guy, though. He was a cartoon.
I know, but
Sitting on some shelf somewhere. Anyway,
Okay.
bring back, if all you, I'm sure we're very influential now.
yes,
So,
we're gonna start a petition
This
to
is
bring
episode
back
2 of our
Peter Puck.
silliness. Bring back Peter Puck.
That's
Give
our
a,
first petition.
yeah,
We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe to get a lawyer to reinstate Peter. I don't know. Anyway, Peter Puck, Hockey Night Canada.
Very nice.
There you go.
Okay, so that was your number 9, right?
9. Yep.
Well, so number 8 for me. Very surprising. Another anime, Japanese anime.
Oh, we're
and I
hitting the
was
cartoons hard.
I was into cartoons real hard for actually my entire life. I still watch them.
Yeah.
So Gundam Wing.
Is that song, Gundam Style or whatever?
That's Gangnam Style.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's
but
a
no,
different
this is
thing.
Gundam Wing, and it was about giant robots.
Okay.
Okay, yep,
Mhm.
that with pilots, people who drive these
Oh.
giant robots. Yep, they fly through space.
So like Voltron, like
No, not Transformers or whatever that.
No. Voltron was a bunch of pilots and different things, and they
Was
would
it?
come together to make a giant robot.
Okay, yeah, similar maybe.
What was another one?
Oh, there's been so
there's
many.
so many guys in even I think the Thundercats. Do you remember Thundercats?
Yeah, I remember Thundercats.
Didn't they have vehicles that came
I
together
think
too?
so. Something like that.
Yeah, they made a giant
Cat.
Very original. We're cat people, and our robot is a
Mhm.
big cat
A very
robot.
large cat. Nice. But yeah, anyways, that was I was very obsessed with that for a few years actually. And when I say obsessed,
Mm.
me and my friend group at school, yeah, we were into it. Like
Mm,
this was like
mhm.
grade 7, 8.
Did you have the bed
maybe?
sheets?
No.
Mm.
Listen, this was before anime was cool
Okay.
in our in our part of the world.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can get that stuff like in Walmart.
Mm.
Not back then. Back then it was very hard to come by anything anime. You had to go to specific like comic book stores to the anime section,
Right.
and they might have some cool stuff that you know.
Okay.
And there was like a handful of things that they would import. So I mean, best of luck to you if you like this stuff, but we persevered. But no, I never had any merchandise of Gundam Wing.
Not even a poster.
No, nothing. No, at one time I had my Windows, what was the XP that come after? Yeah. Windows XP wallpaper was Gundam Wings. Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
You like that one better than the other one you just talked about, obviously, because it's 9 over 10. 9 is closer to the top.
That was 8.
Huh?
Onward. 8. Number 8. I've been through 3 already.
Have you? Oh,
Sure
you're
have.
ahead of me by 1.
Yes, I
You're in
started.
the future.
I started.
That's true.
I was number 1.
What's it like in the future?
I'm number 1 in the future. It's
Probably one better than this.
Maybe.
All right, cool. Well, I'm also hitting the cartoons for a while still.
Oh, yeah.
And this one and the next one, I don't know. I might have put them in the wrong order, but I'll just say them in the order that I've written them
That's
down.
fine, I'm sure.
And those Transformers.
Transformers.
The original series.
Guys. Okay, yeah.
And actually,
Yes.
to the point, well, I tried watching it. I can't, what is it? Tubi? Tubi, I think.
Oh, Tubi.
One of the streaming. So I went on Tubi and I came across Transformers. So I watched it
Nice.
again, the first episode.
And how did that make you feel?
It made me feel like I can't be bothered watching any more of this.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Doesn't it suck when you go back to things you enjoyed in your childhood and they're completely ruined because you're an adult now and that's the only reason they're ruined?
These guys, first of all, why can't anybody shoot straight in these things?
Oh my gosh.
Everybody misses. You know what I
Yes.
watched yesterday? Oh, I'm getting off topic, but I've
Welcome to chaos.
I noticed on Netflix
Yeah.
they have a Beverly Hills Cop. They don't call it Beverly Hills Cop 4,
Oh,
but it basically is. They call it Beverly Hills Cop Axel F.
okay.
Okay, Axel Foley is the main character.
Okay.
And the theme song, that was called Axel F.
Yes.
So, anyway, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't seen any of these movies in decades. I'll go back to the beginning. And now, as of last night, I've watched the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm primed for the new one. And in this most recent one, the 3rd one especially, but all of them really, there's like machine gun fire everywhere and nobody's hitting anything.
That's incredible.
If these guns really are that bad,
Yeah. You
I don't know.
Yeah.
they might want to get some rocket launchers or something then.
Well, I'd still miss. Are you kidding?
Anyway, Transformers, nobody hits anything.
Right.
Or if they do, it's just like, glazed.
Glazed donuts.
Maybe it's a glazed
Go
donuts.
back to Timbits.
But I like the whole, robots can turn into cars and trucks
that's
and
pretty
airplanes. And so that was fun.
And talk.
And they can talk and
I always wished my car would talk to me when I was young. Like my
Oh.
mom's car, not my car.
right. That reminds me of Knight Rider. Did you like Knight Rider or was that before your
Yeah, it was
time?
before my time. I know of it, but yes.
A talking
Similar,
car.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Anyway, Transformers.
Cool. Well,
The original series.
my next up would be Animaniacs.
Oh, that's very similar to Looney Tunes.
It is actually. That's why I was
Oh,
like,
no, I'm thinking of, although they are kind of
they're
related.
similar, yeah.
What's the other one with
Warner
the little
Brothers.
bunnies? Babs Bunny and Buster Bunny.
Oh, what is that?
Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons, yeah. I think they're like crossover into Animaniacs at some point.
Did they? They met?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I feel like in my heart they have.
when
I
you
feel it
imagine
in my
them,
heart and soul.
when you imagine them, they hang out, have adventures
Yeah,
together.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, why not?
Anyways, yeah, I thought Animaniacs was pretty cool. It's very educational.
Was it?
Yes. Oh yeah, was it? Jeff. Oh my God.
What'd you learn?
Oh, well, here's the thing.
Okay.
In high school,
Oh my goodness.
I
you're
know.
Learning stuff in high school
But
from
no,
a cartoon.
in high school, I remembered
Hmm.
this Animaniacs episode that had it was a song
Mm.
of, first of all, the countries of the world.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a song of the states of the United States of America.
Oh.
I literally learned these songs just to memorize that stuff
Get through
for
high
the
school.
tests. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I thought they were very catchy and obviously educational. If I thought about it hard enough, I could probably come up with a song right now, but I'm not going to think that hard. It's,
Right.
Anyways, yeah. But also extremely funny, especially if you go back. Now we're getting, how I said when you go back to these when you're an adult, it ruins it.
Yeah.
Not Animaniac.
No.
You go back and you pick out all those little hidden innuendos and little hidden like adult jokes, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
You're like, oh my god. As a child, I had no idea.
Right.
But, like, there's so many. And then there's like the hello nurse. Auga.
Right.
Heart eyes.
Right. Now, that also had Pinky and the Brain, right?
Yes.
That was Pinky and
The
the Brain.
pinky and the brain.
Right.
The pinky and the brain.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right. Back to me.
Yes.
So, sort of pretty similar, just with humans instead of robots, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, but I think, as I'm thinking of it now, maybe Transformers more than G.I. Joe.
Really? Okay.
But they're pretty equal.
Yeah. You know
They're
what?
pretty much the same show in many ways.
This man I live with,
Yeah.
this husband,
Yeah.
he collects G.I. Joe, like the classic toys.
Oh, really?
As of right now, he's got shelves in our bedroom.
In your bedroom?
In our bedroom of just a whole bunch of G.I. Joe figurines and the vehicles and yeah.
How do you like having all these miniature people stare at you while you're changing in your bedroom?
I'm not super into it. But you know what?
Are they in their packages? Or does he take them out and
Some are in the packages.
does he play with them still?
No, what? The airplanes and the helicopters sometimes,
They're
yeah.
kind of neat. They were neat. Oh, didn't they have a aircraft carrier at one point? Does he have the aircraft carrier?
Oh, does he have the aircraft carrier? I can't remember. But he also wants like this
the
big
base.
ship.
I had the base.
He's the base. He's the base. Is the aircraft carrier like that massive ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have that. He wants it. I think that. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Cool. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
I get it.
Did they ever cross over with Transformers?
Very unlikely.
Yeah,
But you never know.
You never know.
Okay. I don't even know what number we're on, but my next up favorite show,
6, I think.
probably, was The Last Man on Earth.
Oh, yeah,
A
right.
Netflix show,
Yeah,
right?
right. I watched 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. See, I loved it. I was straight up hooked to that show right from beginning to end, which, spoiler alert,
Uh-oh.
never ended. They just cut it off.
That was it?
And you can just imagine what happens after that, I guess. Which was very disappointing because I loved that show. Like, I was like, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Do you ever watch Lost? Did you see that all the way through?
No.
I did. I went all the way through it.
Wow.
Not in the first run, later on Netflix or whatever, too.
Right.
Went through that whole thing. What a weird...
It was very weird. That's why I don't think I really got into it.
Yeah, I kept expecting, some big reveal at the end that was gonna...
Yeah.
And there kind of was. Oh, we might be getting into spoilers again if a 20-year-old TV show. But... Yeah, it just ended ended... Well, the whole thing was weird, but it ended weird. And it was like... A lot of things didn't really... Now, I'm also remembering back, like trying to remember back, so I may be forgetting some stuff for sure. But it seemed like a lot of loose ends.
I heard that about the end of the show. Like a lot of things sort of left hanging.
Yeah, or they just dropped plot lines or whatever. Just like, we don't know what to do with this, so we'll just not talk about it anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I did also hear, though, that I'm talking about Lost. It's not on my list. But the creators wanted to do 3 seasons. They had a tight sort of storyline that would last 3 seasons. But after the first or second season, the production company, whatever it was, let's say ABC. I don't know if that's true, but let's just say. They said, the ratings were good. We don't want this to end that quickly. It's a moneymaker. We want to keep it going.
Yes.
So they had to start padding out a lot of the seasons to make it stretch.
Greed ruins everything.
Greed ruins everything.
Yep.
So apparently any episode where they flash back in time to before when they all crashed on the island and is all just filler. They just made it up like to fill out, their storylines before.
Love filler episodes and stuff.
Anyway, That has nothing to do with my list.
Cool.
So
Okay.
my next for me is now we're getting away from cartoons. And that's it
Mhm.
for cartoons, by the way.
Okay.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay.
Yeah. As a young
Hazard.
man, not really a man, like teen, middle teen.
Okay.
Dukes of Hazzard was must-watch TV.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And weirdly, I didn't appreciate Daisy Duke as much at that point.
Right.
I was still into like
I mean,
cool guy stuff. I
Yeah.
was, imagining almost being Bo or Luke Duke.
yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, there was a lot. Looking back, it's pretty much the same story over and over.
Yes.
The Duke boys get into trouble.
Yeah.
Mainly because the cops are trying to frame them for something.
Yeah.
But there's some outside force from outside the county that makes the Dukes and the police have to work together to overcome this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Boss Hogg and the police are always trying to also like turn on the Dukes whenever they can.
Yeah.
And a lot of cars are jumping all over the place. That's pretty much the plot of every episode.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. But hey, if it works, it works.
Well, it worked for quite a while.
Nice. Okay. Well, I only have a couple here left, really. Whatever number we're on. I grew up watching Star Trek Voyager with my parents.
Oh,
After dinner, every night we would sit down on the couch, turn
Yeah.
on the TV, and Star Trek Voyager.
Right.
And what a great show, honestly.
Really?
Underrated.
really?
Yes.
I liked, well, again, this is maybe the difference in our timelines here.
Right.
I liked The Next Generation after they got rid of Wesley. I hated Wesley. Whiny little
Yeah, he
snot-nosed kid
was.
who somehow knew everything
Mm-hmm.
that all these trained professional crew couldn't figure it out. Even a friggin' android robot who can do 20 gazillion calculations a second.
Right.
This kid could figure it out when nobody else could. So once
course.
that kid was gone, which it took, I think, 2 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
I liked it even better.
Yeah, it was good. I liked The Next Generation as well. But I don't know. Captain Janeway, I think maybe because I'm a girl,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's so badass. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I watched that show, there's many episodes where I thought I would just wind up in the brig because I wouldn't put up with that garbage.
oh my God. Misogyny.
No, it didn't matter
Just
that it was a
kidding,
woman.
Just kidding.
I liked Tasha Yar from The Next Generation. I liked the one that could sense your emotions or whatever. She was all right.
Oh, yes. The doctor?
No,
No?
Dr. Crusher was the mother of that kid that I'm glad they got rid
Oh,
of.
right. Yes. Okay. Yes, you're right.
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah. No, I liked
Yeah.
Voyager. I watched Voyager too.
Yeah, it was good.
The one I watched the least, even when I was young, I watched the original series in rerun,
Yeah, right.
not first run.
Right.
But I didn't really watch too much Deep Space Nine, and then I haven't watched anything
I
since.
haven't really. Yeah, no.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. So in about the same time frame as Dukes of Hazzard was the A-Team.
The A
And
team.
the A-Team was talk about shooting off hundreds of thousands of
Yeah.
rounds of ammunition and nobody gets hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the A-Team, I really like that. And when the movie came, oh, this is one we should do sometime. Oh, top 10. Remember we were talking about movies that you like that most people didn't?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or movies that you didn't like that most people did?
Right. Yes.
Well,
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular. So I'm in the vast minority, but I even liked the A-Team movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Well, you told me that the other day. I feel like we
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the A-Team was cool as a kid to watch. Those
Yeah.
guys running around and blowing everything up. and
Yeah.
everybody walks away okay.
Of course. Yeah. No, it's all good. Just big explosions, but everyone's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They win. It's fine.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I only have one more on my list,
Okay.
and that is this also the most
This is 4.
recent.
You're 4.
Yeah. Well,
But
sorry.
it's your 1.
I ran out of brain.
You
Okay.
ran out of brain. That's okay.
Black Mirror.
Oh yeah, you like the Black Mirror.
Yeah, but only. Okay, not the latest season.
Oh, there's
Because
a
it
later
was
season.
funded by Netflix itself.
Okay.
And prior to that, it's different. Anyways, I only watched the first episode of the new season, and then I'm like, this is kind of stupid. It's not as creative. It's not as like deep, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Black Mirror, the first season. I can't remember how many seasons there are. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Just excellent. Each episode is like a whole movie. You know, like they're just so like
Are they
intense
long?
and
Are
deep.
they longer than an hour?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think some of them are longer than others, but yeah, no, just some of the concepts, like they take things further than, you know, I can't even think of one of the episodes right now. There's so many good ones though.
Okay.
Yeah, so Black Mirror. Check it out. YouTube, or not YouTube. Netflix. Actually, yeah. Netflix, yeah.
YouTube. You two can Netflix it.
You too can Netflix it.
All right. Well, my number 4
Nice.
is Battlestar Galactica. And it's hard because I am, again, I was around for the original Battlestar Galactica in like 79.
Right.
79 or 78. And I really liked it. I really like Star Wars. Star Wars is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
The original, not
The
this,
original, yeah. Not the new
not
ones.
the stuff they're grinding out that's garbage now. The original 3 movies. So Battlestar Galactica is obviously very heavily influenced in Star Wars.
Yes.
And I really liked it as a kid, but I really liked, for the most part, the new one.
Oh.
I thought it was, well, when I say new one, again, we're already talking a 20-year-old show, but or at least 15 or something.
Right.
But yeah, the newer ones, and I keep hearing they're going to remake it again.
Holy cow.
But anyway, yeah, Battlestar Galactica, pretty cool concepts, especially the newer one.
Yeah.
The Cylons, which were the bad robot people. Kind of like the Stormtroopers, but not exactly the same.
Right.
The Cylons, some of them were made to look like humans. So then it was always this,
Right.
who's really human and who's, a plant just
Right.
messing about.
Oh.
Anyway, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
The new one, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any more?
Oh,
I guess I just keep going then.
And keep on going.
Ah.
Number, I don't even know.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, and again, the top 3, you could almost just rearrange them in any order. I feel bad that I'm putting this at number 3. But I loved The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I loved The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And a lot of people started complaining that it was sort of every season was just a repeat of the season before.
Right.
They get into some sort of trouble. They get up against a bigger, badder group, and then they have to find a way to overcome that.
Right.
But I don't care.
Right.
Up until when Rick left, then it became like, meh.
I hear that from a lot of people, yeah.
You just took out your main character that your main protagonist that you've identified with through this whole, from the very first episode, and now he's gone.
Yeah. Kind of kills the vibe.
Kind of kills the vibe, but certainly up at least until that point, really liked The Walking Dead. And I still didn't mind it after, but it wasn't the same.
Right. Yeah.
But what I liked about The Walking Dead too was the zombies or the walkers were like in the background kind of. And the real story was how terrible people can be to other people.
Yeah. True. That's true. In world-ending scenarios.
In a world-ending scenario, yeah.
Or any scenario. People suck.
So then my number 2 is, and again, it hurts me that this is number 2. Maybe it should be number 1 ultimately, but Seinfeld. What a friggin' funny show. Now, I rewatched the whole thing again on Netflix somewhat recently. And actually the first season and 2 or 3 episodes of the second season, very average.
Oh, yeah.
Actually. To the point that I've heard that they had low ratings at the beginning.
Right.
And it made me think, I wonder how they survived, because it was okay.
Yeah.
But then they pick up and they become like the scenarios that the writers put those guys in and the different things. It's just so funny.
It is funny because it's just so, it's like it's out there, right?
Yeah.
realistic, but
Yeah.
not at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And even Seinfeld is not the funniest character.
No.
He's kind of just the glue that holds them together.
Yeah.
But the stuff that George gets up to
Yeah.
and the stuff that Kramer gets into,
Yeah.
even Elaine,
Yeah.
crazy funny. And
hmm
Jerry just sort of holds the group together.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like the walking narrator, kind
Yeah.
of. Like he guides the show, but he's just kind of there.
Yeah.
He does funny things.
Yeah, he
does fun
says funny things for sure.
But the scenarios that everyone else gets into, yeah.
Right. Like I remember, I always remember George one time, he wanted a handicap spot at his work. So he has to pretend he's handicapped.
Yeah.
So he's running around on a scooter down the street, and other people who are handicapped somehow find out.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're chasing him down the sidewalk on their
Yeah.
scooters. It's just like
Yeah.
ridiculous stuff.
It is, but it's classic.
Yeah.
So funny.
So funny. And then for me, the number one, I guess, although they're all hard, X-Files.
X-Files.
The X-Files.
Oh.
You know, I never really liked horror movies when I was younger, so
Yeah.
I stayed away from the X-Files.
Right.
And then I don't know why. I just thought, well, I'll just try it.
Okay.
But those shows were so intriguing and the scenarios were so interesting, especially how they wove the, you know, there would be sort of one-off shows, episodes.
Yeah.
It was like Monster of the Week kind of thing.
Right.
And then there were other episodes that had a broader, overarching storyline. And those ones were so fascinating to me.
Yeah.
And again, eventually, David Duchovny leaves the show, and then he's only kind of here and there, and it wasn't as good. But I think certainly the first 5 seasons, and then the first movie, which came out after the 5th season,
Right.
you could even say the 6th season, because the original cast were still together up to that. Well, most of them. Really great, really interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't think I don't think I ever watched the X-Files. Like maybe an episode or two, like because my parents were watching it. But
Right.
yeah. But anyways, yeah. I know of a few people who are big fans of it too. So
Yeah.
obviously it had some staying power.
So, especially if I've watched the whole show more than once through, which I can't say that for all of these, but the X-Files, I've watched the whole series more than once. Seinfeld I have, The Walking Dead I have, and maybe Battlestar Galactica, or maybe I haven't. No, I don't think I've watched it all the way through twice. So, you know, if you can sit through the whole friggin' show
Yeah, true.
more than once,
Yeah. They're good.
they're good. You like them.
That's very true.
Yeah. Wow. We talked a lot about this
We
top
did.
10 list. Not like the last one. We kind of blew through the other one.
Yeah, true. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are we drinking and eating today?
Nothing. We haven't done that.
Actually,
Oh, you've got
I've got a nice classic carton of chocolate milk.
lovely. What's your favorite drink? Non-alcoholic.
Iced tea or chocolate milk.
Oh,
Iced tea though. Yeah.
okay.
How about
Yeah. Iced tea or chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is probably the king of drinks, maybe.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic, not hot. Are you a tea or a coffee or a hot chocolate
Oh. Ooh.
or a hot apple cider?
Ooh.
What's your favorite hot drink?
Ooh, hot drink. It depends.
Yeah.
Depends
Yeah.
on the day. Depends on the weather. Depends on my mood.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're a complicated
I
woman.
really I love hot chocolate.
Yeah.
But I can't have hot chocolate without a bit of Bailey's in it because it just
Oh.
it takes it to the the highest level of decadence, you know?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say for me, just tea, regular orange pico. I like other kind of teas,
Okay.
but just it's nice.
Mm. I
It's
like that,
relaxing.
yeah.
It's like in the winter. It's like a
Yeah.
warm blanket on the inside.
Yeah, I like a nice Earl Grey,
Earl
which
Grey
is similar.
nice. Yes.
It's an orange pico with bergamot,
Bergamot,
whatever that is.
but no cream of tartar.
Heck no. No, actually, you know what? I don't even know. Okay, so besides this one recipe for snickerdoodle cookies, what do you use cream of tartar for? I have no idea. I've never heard of it in any other recipes in my entire life.
There you go. That's the first thing people can email us about.
Okay,
You
email
send
us
us your cream of tartar recipes.
Yes, please. Please do. We'll try them all.
Oh, will we?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I wasn't drinking or eating anything exciting today,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I just had like one last little bit of one last little swallow. That was it.
Of chocolate milk.
It was kind of warm. It's hot in here.
Okay.
It was good, It wasn't sour.
No. Lovely. It wasn't chunky.
It wasn't chunky.
It wasn't past due.
No.
What were we saying earlier? Oh, chocolate cottage cheese.
Mhm.
It didn't come out like that.
God. Like
with the flavor of cream of tartar.
No.
Okay.
I would die
Yeah,
instantly.
that would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Very
should we get out of here for today?
Probably.
Yeah, we probably should. Okay. Well, how do they reach us again?
8675309. Kidding.
That's probably
It's-
not right either.
No. It's a touch of fan mail at gmail.com. All one word. Touch of fan mail.
Great. And you can
Yes.
send us messages, and we may even read them. We will read them
We will read them because I'm very interested in what you have to say.
about our nonsense here.
Yes.
This is 2 episodes in,
Yes. All we talked about today was our top 10 TV shows, but that's okay.
and chocolate milk.
And chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be back, and we'll talk about something different.
Yes, we will.
All right.
Just
well,
you wait.
have a great day, night,
Now
evening,
while you're sleeping. Okay.
and we'll see you on the next one. Or talk to you at least.
Bye.
Bye.